And some girls are like that. You kind of, when you're kind of pursuing this romantic interest and you're kind of like showering her with, oh, you're so beautiful. Not that I do that.
Dun, 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 it's Haydosh and Dandy. Coming at you live.
I'm ready.
Welcome to Haydosh and Dandy for another day. We're very privileged to have some very famous podcasters with us on the iTunes
Thank
store.
you. Yes.
From Really Good Podcast, we have Braden and Noah Schutz.
Me.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Truly is.
It is nice to be here.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone is finally appreciating
the
work that I've put in.
Did you mean to do that then?
No.
Oh, you just said the work that I've put in.
Well, we as a team.
You're horrible.
Trouble in paradise already.
Yes. We're off to a flyer.
So we usually ask some questions to get to know the guests. What we're going to do today is play a game called
Languages of Love. Is that it?
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
I'm taking over.
Taking over the show.
Please take over. yeah. So
This is now Braden and Dandy.
make our own
It's
podcast.
just
No.
Braden.
For the viewers out there, there's 5 languages of love, or like friendship, how you show appreciation for someone.
Yeah.
So there's acts of service, so like taking out the bins for someone.
Yep.
Romantic.
That's how you show love.
Yeah.
I took out the bins yesterday. Mum and Dad loved it.
They love,
Yeah.
great love for the parents.
There's kind words, self-explanatory. There's giving people gifts.
Yes.
That's
There's-
a basic one, I must say.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. I think that's a bit basic ass.
Yeah.
Very low
Some
brow.
people, yeah, that's their number one though. Like buy them.
Yeah.
Who's
For
that?
some people, that's like their number one.
Yeah, trying to buy love.
Yeah, like
Definitely.
Daddy bought me another. pony.
That just sounds dysfunctional from the get go, but
Yeah.
Oh, that's like definitely one of the most unhealthy ones.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a real low effort thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can just be like throwing money at things.
Yeah,
expecting
yeah,
something
it's
to
just
change.
like-
It's like an easy fix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy to
exactly.
buy
I think
someone
it
something
can. I think it can
something
be.
feel-
It can still be like a thought out gift, but it's just quite a superficial thing.
Yeah,
It's
I
elaborate,
agree.
yeah.
If that's all you're basing it off.
Number 4 is physical touch. So friendships don't have that much. Maybe like handshakes, but
Yeah.
more the romantic ones. And then quality time is the last one. So,
Yeah.
What is that?
How would
what
you
does that mean?
define quality time?
Well,
Is that like
just
This is
spending
quality time, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hanging out with your pal, like
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Meaningful interactions.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Spending time together.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. I sort of thought it was like the
Quality time.
like quality time
Like
at night.
sex.
Sort of vibe.
Physical touch.
Physical touch.
Yeah.
Cool.
Based on those, like most people have like a dominant one and like one they hate and like a couple in the middle.
Yeah.
Essentially, if you have a different love language to your partner or friend, it probably won't go that well. Like if your friend feels loved when you give them gifts, but you only ever say kind words to them.
Yeah.
Like, they never
yeah.
feel loved or appreciated.
Yeah, incompatible. Especially if that's the one that you have disdain for, and they keep giving you.
Yeah, and they keep wanting that.
they
Yeah.
keep doing the one that you hate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what we're gonna-
Dysfunctional relationship.
Yeah.
For sure.
What we're going to do is we're going to work out if you two are compatible for each other.
Yeah. No.
I can tell you right now the answer. All right, next segment.
That's why it's so good. Yeah. It's just a train wreck. People can't look away.
You're going to guess your other co-podcasters' like main love language and the one they hate. And then they're going to guess yours.
Yep.
So while you guys
Yeah.
are crunching those
Honest.
numbers, just to inform the viewers, so the backstory here is that Braden and Noah, we've been friends for a while. That hence the good chemistry.
Yes.
And Braden went to school and Noah's been friends with me for a long time. We went to New Zealand together. Long time fans of your show.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
One of the few. Those
Sorry.
lonely souls.
Still double the amount that we have.
Oh, yeah.
2 is exponentially greater than 0, so
Yeah, it's
more
true.
than. Alright, Noah, what is Braden's love language?
I'm gonna hesitantly say number 2, kind words,
Really?
Kind words.
That's my language of love. I thought I was a very interesting.
and then I'm gonna maybe just to shit stir. I'm gonna have like maybe acts of service as a close second.
Really? I'm a very servile person. I'm constantly doing things to other people. Do you know me?
No, but I feel like maybe you would be really trying to impress somebody if you were
Okay.
doing that sort of thing.
Yes. No, I would
'Cause I
say
think you're
yeah.
a difficult person to earn somebody's like affection, as in you showing affection to someone else. So I think that if that was the case, then you might do those sort of things. And if you were doing that would mean something.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I totally morph into this pathetic individual who's just so like hell bent on getting validation from this one source.
Absolutely.
That sounds like me in high school. Anyone else like to chime in? Agree, disagree with that? So what was it again?
So
kind words is my
words
main
number
source
one.
of giving.
I'm going to say kind
Love.
words, but like, it could actually be acts of
Someone.
service now that we're...
Okay.
I'm going to give it a...
delving deep into my psyche.
Yeah. You could go either way.
Alright, cool. What do
I
you
would have
think?
said quality time.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Like,
Hayden's
I
a
think-
better
I think
friend.
that's
It's surprising.
Swap shows.
I think that's what
Swap
everyone
hosts.
thinks they are, though. They say quality time. Like, yeah, I like spending
Yes.
quality time. But maybe if you go underneath the surface a little bit more.
And you get into your deep self-esteem issues.
It's interesting to think
Yeah, I agree. That's interesting.
the
I think
option
so,
that
yeah.
you may know one of your best friends better than they know their self. So maybe your comprehension from an outsider's perspective
You're
on
a
what
bit
they're
less
like.
biased.
Yeah, you're less biased. You're not entangled up in your own like
You're not
preconceived
in there.
ideas
You're
as
not part of their
more-
identity.
Yes.
Yeah, how they would like to portray themselves compared to what they actually
Yes,
are.
that's so true.
Yes,
Because some people think, oh, I'm this, I'm that. But it's like really when you boil down to it.
Yeah.
I know you better than you know yourself. You know really like
Yeah.
that. Not saying that's one of them, but you know, that's just...
Yeah, people like projecting a fantasy of what they desire to
Yeah.
be, but in reality they're kind of lingering in this
Yeah.
nest. This puddle of despair. I reckon your strategy, your method, I think would be service person. Not to be, do the same thing that you did to me, but I reckon that would be your number one.
Okay, so I would say that I've probably had a transition from
doing that.
more kind words and active service to quality time over the journey.
Okay.
I would say it's possible to transition between them.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you,
it's
get better at this sort of thing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
learn more
Yes.
about yourself
Grow as a person.
and what's more healthy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what
cool.
I would agree maybe in the past.
Yes. Maybe that's what I'm operating off. But, okay, so that would be your main one. And then your second one would be, your least desirable one would be... An easy one to pick would be gifts. I reckon everyone looks at that. Like, you know how quality time would be most people's choices for the first one? Gifts would be the ones most people have disdain for. But not to be boring, I reckon for physical touch, I reckon that's the one you're kind of apprehensive towards.
I'll give you that.
Do you
I'll give
agree?
that.
Yeah.
I think...
I don't think those public displays of affection and stuff come naturally to me like that. I don't think I have disdain for it, but yeah, it's definitely not like my go-to.
Yeah, I
It
feel
doesn't
like
hype you up. You don't get like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. You just like, ooh.
like people who are just clingy, overly
Yeah.
affectionate, stuff like that would be
Yeah.
off-putting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like that as well. Like unwanted touching and feeling kind of gets me a bit like, oh, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you kind of feel your skin, not skin crawl, but just like
Yeah.
uneasy
Yeah.
sometimes.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like if someone gives you kind words, no one's ever going to be like, oh, don't give me kind words. But people routinely give you like, don't touch me.
Don't touch me,
Like,
motherfucker.
get out of my space.
Yeah. I think that physical touch is more polarizing. It's like, it's either you do or you don't, but the kind words sort of like, it's a blanket approach. Like everyone will be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, thanks for
Somewhere in
that.
the middle.
I think kind words is an interesting one because some people are so, particularly people with lower self-esteem, when you do validate them or you give them like words of
good.
kindness, they are so like, that's not me, or like they're kind of repulsed by it and they kind of kick
yeah.
back. And some girls are like that, you kind of,
Yeah.
when you're kind of pursuing this romantic interest and you're kind of like showering her with, oh, you're so beautiful. Not that I do that.
Really
But,
sucky,
Valentine's
yeah.
Day.
Yeah, but some chicks are like, hey, like, oh, fuck that. Like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
He's such a loser. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey,
It's
get your
the whole-
notepad out. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's the whole like treat them mean, keep them keen. Like if you give them kind words, like some of them will be repulsed by it. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
like
like
you're
seems too
admitting
generic. It's a...
yeah,
Yeah, it's like the
Or-
nice guy syndrome and just being too,
Yeah.
needy or affectionate. Like giving praise when it's like undeserved. I think that's what puts off a lot of not even just women, just people. Like if you're constantly like, oh, you're
Oh,
such a
man.
great person, when it's like I've done nothing that deserves this kind of praise.
Humans are
Yeah.
very good on the BS radar.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
I
another
agree.
thing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like I was looking to on like online stuff, and you know how we are so attuned to like spam, or like you could look at YouTube and you see like, oh, this new thing blew my mind. Those
Yeah.
words attract you, but you instantly know that's BS. Like,
Yeah.
we're so like, and like recently we've like become more attuned with the internet. We have to become, our BS radars are just so good now. It's minutia that splits it between.
It's like any compliment has to be genuine.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Flattery is you just trying to get something out of them.
Yeah, and people
Like,
know that.
yeah.
More than ever, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Yeah,
I wouldn't give a compliment now if it's not genuine. I would say.
definitely.
Yeah.
And that's what it means so much more when you actually do genuinely say like, oh yeah, that was good. Particularly in sport and stuff, I'm always kind of like real big on genuine compliments and like,
Yeah,
you did that really well, and like
even the
just keeping
opposition,
it, and just being like, honestly, yeah.
So that's been a bit of a look into the really good podcast.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you. Dan's just fucking treading on toes.
I was going to say...
Throw a bit of a spanner in the works. I'm going to say that your negative is also acts of service.
Okay, so it's my number one and my least favorite. That just proves how fucked up I am.
Hates giving it.
I hate doing it, but I can't stop. Why would you love me? Alright, cool. Care to elaborate?
Like, obviously, we sort of talked about it, how you can have this sort of internal struggle. There's definitely stuff about how it's like you project and sort of might actually dislike some of the things that you do without realizing it.
Yeah.
And things like that. I'm not saying, like, I just said you did acts of service out of just, like, sort of trying to shit stir.
Yeah.
But I think there may be some truth to it. Mm-hmm. But I definitely think that your attitude towards that wouldn't be great if you were to see somebody else doing that. You'd go, mate, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Like, stop just trying to be a butler and just trying to please somebody all the time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd see something that I have disdain for, but then I would do the same behaviour and then not call myself out.
Yeah, you may do it without being aware of it.
Interesting. Do you have any evidence to support this claim?
Level 1 or above.
Yeah, what would be an example? Of like
I'm
me
gonna
exhibiting
be
this
honest.
behaviour
I'm not. I don't think I could come up with truly strong evidence for any of these.
Yeah, cool. It's more
For
to
you.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
more just like speculation.
But even if you were to hypothetically present me in a scenario, how do you think this would manifest?
I don't know. It could be just like offering to pick someone up, or when it's just like
Yeah.
really unnecessary, and it's like I don't know. They're just like trying to.
Going out of my way to help
someone
people.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
but
doing something for
it's
someone
not.
else.
But it's not it's not out of like kindness. It's with sort of an ulterior motive maybe in mind.
Manipulation.
Or just trying to, no, not necessarily manipulation. But you're like, I'll do all these things for you. I'll do this. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm really not saying like.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
strongly
bullshit.
observing you. I know you definitely dislike that though. If you were to like see someone else doing that.
Yeah, if I saw some real spineless man bending over backwards to appease people, I'd be like, that guy's a loser. Well, I would say I'm a man without love, so none of these apply to me.
That's
And that's
true.
I'm a psychopath, and I have no emotions.
I'd probably say that like acts of service doesn't have to be like a butler or someone like
Yeah.
just being a bitch to something.
Yeah,
Like,
that's kind of
just
how I'm
doing a nice
envisioning it.
thing.
Yeah.
Like I get up in the morning or something and my sister's making breakfast. She might just offer to make
Yeah.
like put a few more on
Yeah.
for me. Just like doing an extra like
Good call.
like
Ah.
if someone can't speak kind words because they like the classic 50-year-old man who can't say nice things. Like they might wash someone's car or they might show it in other ways.
Yeah,
like
that's
do
good.
something.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're just trying to like be a servant to someone.
Well,
Yeah.
it takes more emotional vulnerability to give kind words than kind actions.
Yeah.
For example, if you notice a friend or someone do something really good, it's harder to be like, I really love how you did that. That's such a nice thing for you to do. What a kind person you must be. It's
Yeah.
much easier to be like, oh, do you need a lift home? You know what I mean? Like like you don't need to expose vulnerability. You just sort of like
Yeah.
While you're doing
yeah,
this thing,
yeah.
you can like latch on to this nice little favor. The more I think about this, actually, I think my least favorite would be kind words. Like, I reckon I'm pretty bad at. I've had occasions where people have complimented me, and I've been like, oh, like taken aback, and like, unwilling to receive praise from some people, and I'm kind of like, oh, like what the fuck?
Does it depend who? Or is it circumstantial? Like
I don't think it's context specific. So, for instance, I think if someone praised me on like sport, I don't think I would be. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I think it's just a blanket. Like, even if someone is, I'm kind of always doubting the validity or the truth of what they're saying. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of
so it's just like hypercritical.
Yeah.
Mode of like, oh, I'm just not sure if this is BS or if this is like legit.
yeah, hard to discern like the truth from fiction kind of thing.
Yeah. That's probably like trust
Probably a good
thing.
thing,
Like if you,
Not so easily lured in by your kind words.
Yeah.
You sneaky
Yeah.
people.
like there's some people who it seems like they can only say kind words and
Without doing anything.
like I reckon you need a balance of what you say and what you do for someone. Like if you only ever say kind words, but then you never do anything for them.
Balanced approach. Is that what you're telling me is good?
Yeah. Like I think you need a blend of
depends.
like.
Wow, what a callback.
Out already. Yeah.
For those who don't know, saying it depends on almost any topic was the conclusion of me and Braden's part.
Everything boiled down to, it's context specific.
Yeah.
It generally is though.
It
Like,
is,
there's
though.
never-
That's the thing. It's the most boring conclusion of that.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna
Give me a
offense
rule I
again.
can follow.
Yeah, some kind of rule.
Carbs are bad. Keto is.
Ah,
good.
yeah.
Don't tell me anything.
Give me a list that I can.
Yeah.
Give me a formula for success. And let me just fucking do it.
Yeah. I don't want to think anymore.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Tell me what to do.
I want a recipe.
All right, segment 1 done.
Cool.